Henry, what's your topic?
My topic is
Not me. It's not fight. It's not vaporwave.
vaporwave.
Jesus fuck. Henry, what's your topic?
So my topic is me and my friend me and Tony, who's been on the
Tony,
show
friend of the show, been on the show before.
we were having a discussion on which wrestlers who were working now would probably get into the WWE Hall of Fame someday. So I decided to make that into a conversation that could be had on this show.
Yeah.
Good segue.
What modern bands do you think will end up in the Hall of Fame at some point? And when I say modern, I'm going to establish a date.
Okay.
Okay. What's your date you're giving me?
9/11.
Whoa.
Past 2000.
Okay.
So, like, if you're going to say like, corn, no, too early.
Well, what are some that you... let's start the conversation with you.
Well, the most obvious-
because you're the music man.
The most obvious one I thought of right off the bat was White Stripes.
Yeah. That's a good one.
I'm surprised they're not in already.
No, the rule is you have to be in after 25 years.
Oh.
So 25 years after you start as a band, you can release the first album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can get in.
Okay.
You have to wait 25 years to release an album.
Okay.
What if you die before then?
No, you probably still have to wait.
Yeah, just 25 years.
Yeah. He'd eventually get in. It's sort of like,
It's like the Baseball Hall of Fame. You have to wait 5 years unless you're Lou Gehrig.
Yeah. And also Beastie Boys, even after which one?
MCA.
MCA. Even after he died, they didn't get into.
There were still Beastie Boys after.
Yeah, this is true, but whatever.
Summon his ghost.
So you're thinking White Stripes is a good pick?
White Stripes definitely going to be in there someday.
Yeah.
And then they're like the most obvious band from this time period that I think is definitely like, yeah, they're going to go in. The Strokes.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I like the Strokes.
But like a lot of like modern rock, I'm just like, is this going to go into the Hall of Fame at some point?
That is a good question.
Like, I know there are some indie bands that are definitely going to get in, like the Arcade Fire,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Arctic Monkeys, probably.
Yeah, that was something I
Stoner
just
rock.
was Arctic Monkeys.
Smash
was probably-
Mouth.
They're not already in?
Smash Mouth gets an entire wing.
You're getting like an exhibit.
Reviewed by The Guardian as Shrektacular.
Jesus Christ. I can't. Like, I have a lot of shitty bands on
wait
my
is
phone. So like a lot.
182 Hall of Fame.
Going to Ogre Drive.
Jesus. I would honestly. Yeah, this is a tough one. I would like to see possibly Brand New in the
Well timed.
in the Hall of Fame, just because of I know they pushed a subgenre of a subgenre basically, but they still did it really well, and I think they're
White Stripes don't count by my own rules.
what?
Their first album came out in 1999.
Fuck! You broke your own rule. Broke your own rule, Henry.
That's why I got a reference. Because mine might count either.
I'm looking through, so I'm on
The only band that matters.
Backstreet Boys. I'm on ultimateclassicrock.com.
That's the worst website I've ever heard of.
I know, this sounds awful.
counts.
And so they're talking about the modern day bands destined for classic rock greatness. And so let's see. They've got Kings of Leon. What do we know from them?
Remember when they were big?
Yeah, I do remember.
With
when
that
they were-
one song that still plays
Use
today.
Somebody? Sex on Fire?
Oh, you somebody. And then My Morning Jacket.
Yeah,
Okay.
makes sense.
When did Queens of the Stone Age start?
1999. 1998.
Okay. Drive By Truckers. Never heard of them.
They're a country rock, southern rock band.
Muse? Muse is that 2000s?
Yeah, it was like later.
I think Showbiz
2000s.
came out in 1999.
Okay. How about the Flaming Lips?
1980s.
Flaming Lips,
Yeah.
really?
Their big album, The Soft Bulletin, that was their like 7th or 9th album.
Oh, wow. Huh. Did not know that.
Some bigger names I could probably imagine. Gorillas.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, that was an interesting choice.
How
Black
did they give a
Keys.
speech?
Oh, I was gonna say Black Keys.
The Black
I was
Keys,
gonna
would
say
say.
Blackies.
Whoa!
I was gonna say Black Eyed Peas, but okay.
Real music. Just a song I Got a Feeling is not voted in.
I was Fergalicious, but yeah.
And
Credited
another
as
one I
Black
would
Eyed
like to
Peas.
see, and it's like, if they ever do make it into the Hall of Fame, it will be a fucking miracle because not enough people know about this band. Is Japan Droids?
Oh,
Like Japan Droids is like
is good.
one of the very few modern bands who, like, I feel like is
One of the
truly
very few modern baseballs.
that is really trying to keep like rock like at its sort of like core almost like Celebration Rock. That's their last album they came out with.
The last good Bruce Springsteen album.
Like
Because you have
that-
to admit that album straight up sounds like Bruce Springsteen.
Oh
a
yeah,
lot
that
of
entire except the cover that they do in the middle of it, which is For the Love of Ivy, which is like very different from the rest of that
I
album.
wish you said All Star.
The Offspring.
The Offspring started in the 90s.
Yeah,
And they suck.
and they don't even own their music now. They sold it all off
Really? I did not
Yeah,
know
I
about
love
what,
that.
what. Why do they do that?
because they're poor.
That sucks.
They're
Angry and poor.
You remember Noodles, the guy with the long hair?
Yes.
Yeah, he was the band's school janitor. And they put him in the band because he'd buy them beer.
What the shit? That's weird.
All right.
That's-
Excuse me, if you started a band in high school, that's exactly what you would have done.
I don't know. And all of our school janitors were like old Asian people who only spoke like Chinese.
Oh, for you maybe.
Well, they definitely would have bought you menthols. Viper the Rapper. Y'all cowards don't even smoke crack.
I think someone who like good friend Sean Pitts. I've been hanging out with Sean Pitts a lot. And because I've been hanging out with Sean Pitts a lot, he's been telling me to listen to this rapper. And then, I've taken my time. I still haven't listened to him
Motley
because
Crue.
this upcoming rapper Motley Crue.
The one guy from 311 who sort of raps.
Yeah. Amber is the color of your
311 is
energy.
banned. Investigate 311.
So
Ew.
I hear Logic is really good.
Yes.
I've heard that too.
And he keeps telling. I forget.
Does he
this-
compare to Reason?
Shut up. Sean Pitts keeps telling me to listen to this one Logic song. That's like he says it's almost like the Bohemian Rhapsody of rap. And I'm like, that's a big
No,
statement.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
He's the Bohemian Rap City. That's a pretty
Rack
big
City.
statement. So like,
Because Bohemian Rhapsody sucks.
no, it's really good. You just hate it because everybody likes it. That's the only reason why you hate it.
Because everyone sings it at the worst opportunities.
Really, that's funny. That's why I hate the One Journey song.
Just a small girl.
I mean, Journey
living
sucks.
in a world.
I want to.
Rain.
Fuck Journey.
I want to do that at a karaoke bar one day. Just be like, all right, gotta play an instant classic. Just a small. And then get off the stage.
I started this thing where it's the censored version of Nasty Freestyle that just goes, first let me hop out the Porsche.
So, who is the? You'll probably know this better than I do.
Empire Weekend.
Vampire Weekend.
Sitting in December drinking horchata.
No.
No, Vampire Weekend's gonna go in.
Really? I haven't listened to Vampire Weekend in a very long time.
They're critically acclaimed.
What's the one song? What's the song where like the music video has? It's like them playing tennis and shit.
Giving Up the Gun and Riz is there.
RZA and also Jake Gyllenhaal and a couple other people are in that video. I really like that
Vampire
song.
Weekend is what white privilege sounds like.
But what was?
Imagine a world with 21
who's the guy who
pilots.
founded Waves?
Oh, Nathan Williams.
Greg.
I don't think they will ever get inducted into the Hall of Fame. I feel like I think he will be one of those like mentionables, like because like Blink 182 isn't in the Hall of Fame, but they're like mentioned at one point, like in this one hall that you go into. There's like a very tiny section about pop punk, and you like read a Blink
After
182.
the 182nd blink.
They like they're mentioned a little bit. I would like to see like.
Waves.
Yeah, him get his recognition. Wobbs. This is actually a funny discussion. So one of my managers, Pablo, we keep having this debate on like their new album. Is it called V or 5?
Oh no! I hate that when there's no disambiguation for that.
I like to think that it's V.
I just had the thought in my head of 3 Days Grace going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, fuck yourself. It's like the same year, 3 days. 3 Days Grace.
3 Days Grace. This animal I become.
3 Days of Grace, Creed, and like Papa Roach, all getting inducted the same year.
Oh no! 30 Seconds to Mars. No.
No.
I'm glad you didn't put a nickel back there. 'Cause it would have been too easy a joke.
Yeah, it would have been too easy. Did you appreciate the Papa Roach? You appreciate it.
Just wanna be loved.
I just realized that famous 30 Seconds to Mars song is about being food affected by enzymes because he really wants to be broken down.
Fuck Jared Leto.
From yesterday.
One band I would like to see inducted. The one band I wish San Diego was known for, not Switchfoot, but Pinback, because their album Summer
Both of those sound like settings.
Pinback kind of self-engineered like this genre called post rock.
Okay.
So they're really mellow, very bass heavy, but pretty good. Pretty good.
Post rock.
Excuse me. The
Godspeed You Black Emperor is voted in. They do like the song that everyone performs at the Hall of Fame. Theirs is 28 minutes and everyone else has to go home.
Childish Gambino, I would like to see be put in the Hall of Fame, just because I think
He got
sort
the
of
fly rap.
he does got that fly rap, you know, and it's definitely something unique that I think will be copied probably in the next coming years, and we've already seen it a little bit.
Sufjan Stufjan.
Like because the internet, I feel like like a lot of Childish Gambino fans don't typically like that album because it is very different from Camp.
Also because Childish Gambino fans are the kinds of people who randomly hate new releases by their favorite artists.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's up, Frank Ocean? Yeah, I think because the internet like definitely has already inspired a lot of artists, because you see a lot of that
Only
going
person
into
who won
like
the Hall of Fame.
Is that Kendrick?
Bitch, I look like gold.
Oh, Soldier Boy, tell him.
Go.
Okay.
The only good
Jesus.
artist.
Oh yeah. Okay. Kendrick Lamar. How do you think about that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
He gonna go.
Yeah.
To Pimp a Butterfly, yes.
I'm trying to think of like any like bands that we can think of that like don't get the recognition that they deserve.
Slipknot.
Fuck you.
Slipknut.
Slipknot.
Nut slip.
Imagine how great it would be to see Slipknot go into the Hall of Fame.
He can't stop saying Slipknot.
Slipknot.
One of the first album of the Pixies come out? That's 90s though, right?
80s.
Yeah.
Damn, you're wrong. The
Uh,
Shins.
mm,
Gentle.
yeah.
Gentle.
Yeah.
Modest Mouse was the 90s though, right?
Yeah.
It's
a long,
I think-
long time, man. A long mistake.
I think the one band.
I don't want to go home anymore.
I think the last band. Let me look through my list here.
The Roots.
That I will shout out
That's the 90s.
is
Roots. The Poops. Riff Raff.
The Hotelier. It's never going to happen,
Nope.
but it's something I would like to see one day. Just because Home Like No Place Is There, I think, is one of the best albums to come out in the 2010 so far. Now I'd like to see them get recognized for that.
I hope
But
you're
that's
ready
it.
for a Kanye speech for the Hall of Fame.
God damn it.
I'm not. I wonder what arbitrary
It's
dead.
just going to be 20 minutes of Religion. Religion's bad.
Y'all think
Worship
this,
me.
Y'all think this shit's easy.
Look at my girl's butt.
Her hair looks wet.
You like the life of Pablo, but not even because of me, but because Chance the Rapper.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
My girl looks just like John Cena. You can't see me.
I try to make my girlfriend look like Beyonce every single day. Beyonce, that's another one.
TurboGrafx.
When did Beyonce start? Oh,
Young.
but she was technically in
With,
Destiny's Child, and that's
Girl,
very
you pay my
90s.
bills. Girl, you pay my bills.
But when did she become her own thing?
2003 with Dangerously in Love.
See, does that still count though?
Oh.
If like just putting in Beyonce, like would that count?
Yeah.
Okay, I would say Beyonce.
Bay once, Bay twice.
Yeah, not
Bay
Jay
3
Z.
times a lady.
Jay Z is not a good artist.
He's gonna go in.
But he's not. He's not
he's
good.
not.
He's got fame and legacy.
But he's not
he's
good.
not good.
Reasonable Doubt and The Blueprint.
Magna
He's
Carta. He's not like Kanye.
Holy Grail.
He's not like Kanye West, where he has a list of arbitrary dead successful people to compare himself to for inspiration at speeches.
Son.
No, that's a good topic and question. Something I'll probably be thinking about a lot now.
That'll burn into my head.
Yeah.
New pornographers.
I feel like the New Pornographer's first album was in the 90s.
Did we say the Killers yet?
Oh.
Somebody told me.
Yeah.
Somebody told me.
Somebody told me and told me and told me. I got told me. Told me.
But they get inducted for, even though I know it's just Brandon Flowers, but Are We Human?
Are we human? Or are we dancer?
Or are we gamers?
Or we are all gamers.
Or are we Spanish?
That's a good one.
I said maybe, baby.
New Pornographers, I would love to see them get
My
inducted.
Chemical Romance.
I think they deserve it. I think they deserve it just because of the Black Parade.
And because everyone will get mad when it happens and it'll be fun.
Yeah, everybody would be like, they don't deserve it. Just like how they said when the Black Parade came out, they're like, they don't deserve having this good of an album. Well, they fucking did it. They did. They made that album. They're not good enough to make this kind of album, but they did. Here's the proof. The proof's in the pudding, guys.
They done did it.
They done did it.
I want Helena played at my funeral, so I pop out of the casket.
I don't know Mars Volta that well. Give the argument for Mars Volta.
Progressive jazz pop, post-hardcore.
You want some 8-minute songs there, bud?
Now, do we have to accept the fact that Miley Cyrus will probably be inducted into the Hall of How
How do
so?
you say?
She's considered just standard. She didn't elevate pop in any way, and that's usually how pop artists get in. You don't see Tiffany in the Hall of Fame. You see people like Michael Jackson in it.
Okay,
That's true.
Well,
Okay.
yeah,
You're
she's
ignorant.
that is, yeah, she can't really measure up to Michael Jackson, but
No one can.
Ramona.
yeah, I'm not.
No one can. No one can.
All of the Wu-Tang.
Yes.
All right.
They're gonna go.
But that's before the 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who really belongs in the Hall of Fame? Macintosh Plus.
Now that's vaporwave.
Vapor. Vapor Wavs.
I can't think of anybody like right now where it's like this is obvious. This is gonna happen.
Slime
for me, at
Tony
least.
for home or for resonance.
Now here's the thing. Now here's a question because you're talking about like pushing genres and whatnot, and someone who did technically push a genre. I'm thinking about a lot of JonTron. I've been thinking about a lot of rap today, which is really weird. Because
in touch with your fly homie self.
Any of the Odd Future people, whether that be Tyler the Creator or Earl
All of them.
Sweatshirt, Taco.
Exclusively Jasper. Hey, yo, it's Jasper. Not even a rapper.
Either Tyler or Earl Sweatshirt. And I feel like both of them honestly deserve it. Frank Ocean's in that weird space where he's like friends with Odd Future, but is he technically part of Odd Future? Like he's on all of their merch, but he doesn't do anything with them really.
Yeah.
He did like what 2 songs with Tyler?
You got to start with them.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Huh.
They're all part of the same friend group.
Yeah, well, I knew they were friends, but
He
I
was the
just
gay
I never
friend.
associate like when specifically like when it comes to music, right? I don't associate them together that much.
I want Electric Six in the Hall of Fame.
I think both of them deserve it because I think Earl Sweatshirt honestly is like a really great writer and has a really good cadence and knows how to rap and be able to sort of twist a beat to his will and make it sound really good. And I think Tyler, honestly, he's not a great writer. He's amusing, but I think the sort of music that he introduced and that like really fucked up tone made it very popular. Everybody, like even kids who are still in high school. Like I remember when we were in high school and everybody was wearing Odd Future shirts and shit. Like that's still happening. Like I see high schoolers come in my store all the time still wearing like Odd Future shit. Like that is something that like pushed the genre, I think. So I honestly think if Tyler the Creator ever gets inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I don't think it's unwarranted. Like I think he would deserve it.
10 years down the line, you see that the ballots are completely stuffed by Disturbed and Avenged Sevenfold fans. Because those two are the worst kinds of fans in the world. I hate Disturbed.
So this isn't the band I'm thinking of necessarily, although I do like them. But when did Suicidal Tendencies have their first album?
90s.
Yeah.
Okay, well, but here's the thing, though, because he's a renowned bassist and really good.
Robert Trujillo?
No, Thundercat. I would like to see Thundercat put into the Hall
Flying
of Fame.
Lotus.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Flying Lotus just is the background music of the Hall of Fame.
But Thundercat's really good. He was with Suicidal Tendencies for a bit.
Okay.
And his his one album Apocalypse was really good. It was super funky, and it kind of brought back to the the dude plays a fluid ass bass, but that'd be really cool to see him
Fretless, my man.
Oh, here's another one. 'Cause a lot of people like to talk about this guy. I want to get your opinion because I don't know much about this guy.
Justin Timberlake, cry me a river, stop.
Well, he will be, but he's technically 90s as well.
And he's my babe.
The Weeknd. What do you think about The Weeknd?
All y'all need to stop crying.
Well, no, 'cause I just don't know much about The Weeknd, so I just want to get your opinion about, like, do you think he'll ever...
If you want an opinion on The Weeknd, ask Daniel.
I know. The first time Daniel was ever on any BCG things, he reviewed The Weeknd's new album. But do you think he'll ever get in?
Maybe. I want to see where he goes.
Yeah.
Because right now, Weeknd fans are just like, I only like the 3 mixtapes.
Oh, here's one more.
Mixtapes.
Mixtapes, the best band to come out of Ohio.
Battle tapes.
I mean,
I'm not wrong. I'm not, because the only other big band to come out of Ohio, and they're not even that big. Mixtapes, I mean, wasn't even that big. But the only other like band of relevance, or 2 bands. Relevance is 9 Inch Nails and the Slipknot knockoff band.
Red Jumpsuit Apparatus?
No. the other like Mushroom Head. 9 Inch Nails, Mushroom Head, both from Cleveland, Ohio. I knew one of the Mushroom Heads members' sons.
One of the Mushroom Heads.
And then, but like, you know, Mixtapes, fucking awesome. So best band to come out of Ohio.
9
but
Inch Nails.
Lord. Right? No.
I mean, I'm waiting for another album.
Yeah, that's true. But do you think just off of what was the do you think based off of that album shit that she would be able to
Maybe.
Yeah.
Not sure yet.
Too close to tell.
Yeah, for now. We need more of an impression of where her work will go, I think.
Yeah.
The only person who belongs is on a Tricks Point Never.
I'm sort of glad that she sort of kept out of the limelight though, because you know she's like your age, right?
Yeah.
And you know,
Designer's younger than me, and I hate that fact.
the sort of like if she's like going to whatever she's doing right now, whether she's going to college or whatever, like just let her be. She's like kept out of like the limelight for a while, and I'm honestly just like really impressed by that. And it makes me respect her even more. And I think that's easy because where does she live? Where she's from?
New Zealand.
New Zealand. That's really easy to do. So I don't know. I would love to, get another Lord album, but I'm willing to wait.
Death Grips
Oh God,
for Hall of Fame.
Jesus Christ.
It goes in the Hall of Fame.
best like performance ever for it. Introducing Death Grips. Oh, here we go.
I just realized, speaking of like people who are vastly talented and younger than us, everyone in the Orwells is only like 19.
Who?
That's a book writer.
Yeah, I was gonna say like is that an author?
I was referring to Orwell Redenbacher. I know it's Orville, but no, the Orwells is just like a garage punk band. They're pretty good. If you like if you like waves,
The waves.
the waves.
The best coasts.